it's very nice to meet you in person. If you don't know, my name is Grim, and you have signed up to join me today in this little barbershop experience that I wanted to do. You also mentioned in your little resume thing that you submitted that you wanted to be a bit close. I hope this is close enough where you can see my little snoot and my tongue apparently, but whatever. So if you don't mind just sitting down right there. Yep, thank you. And we will begin very momentarily. We just gotta see what we're working with here. We gotta see what we're working with. Yeah, it does look extremely bad, but don't worry. We will get it fixed. We got it over in that corner right there, the best selection of products to use within your little fur and whatnot. So, let's just see what we can do here. First, let's get some water here. You might be able to hear a little bit of it. Let me just spray that on your fur, on your top fur real quick. There we go, yep, there we go, okay. Can't go too bad with the water, as it can easily be removed and dried off. Okay, and a little bit at the top, yep. Little bit at the top. Maybe some down by your chin, yeah. Yeah, just a little bit by your chin. There we go, yep. Maybe on this side too. It's looking a bit dry on that side. There we go, okay. Yeah, you look like you have just been through a severe thunderstorm, but don't worry, we will get you nice and brushed up. We just gotta gently, as we don't want to ruin the fur, we gotta gently just brush some of it over to this side. I believe this is from the left to the right, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I have no idea. I'm just silly. But, yeah, let's just brush like that. And brush like that. And there we go. Okay, let's do the other side. Make it look like a mohawk. Because mohawks are pretty cool in furries. At least I think they look cool in furries. They're very nice. Your fur, especially, gonna look glorious after we do this. Maybe like some top brushing like that. Yeah. Make it look like bangs maybe. Do you want bangs? Yeah, we could try styling it, seeing what you like best. There we go. Okay, yeah. And maybe a little bit of diagonal brushing. Diagonal brushing helps make it look even better than before. There we go. Okay, yeah. Let's add some product in your hair. This purple product is called, I have no idea. Let's add some of this. Let's add some of this to your luscious looking fur. Just spray some up top there, yep. Let's not get it in your eyes. I recommend you close your eyes for this, as if you get the product in your hair, it can cause malaria. Don't question me, question the brand itself. But yeah, let's just spray a couple of this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Maybe a little bit behind your ear, maybe a little bit behind the other ear. Yeah, there we go, okay. And then, oh, you can't even see the bottle. Yeah, trust me, this stuff is pure grade product. I trust you when I say that all these stuff here is pure grade. Even the water from the Swiss Alps. I forgot to mention that earlier, but trust me, you did pay a lot of money for this experience. And to get your fur looking exquisite. So, let's just spray a little bit down here in this corner. There we go. And maybe at the top here. There we go. Okay. And this area because it looks a bit dry. And the product, we need to be extremely careful with it to make sure that you get the most amount you can without ruining it, without ruining your fur. Yep. And maybe just one spritz in the face. Close your eyes, please. There we go. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to cut your hair. I'm going to cut your hair. Or fur. Same thing. We're going to cut. You might notice as I'm using the snippers, as I'm using the little scissors, snippers, that there is a little symbol on top of it. It just means that it is working, as these are electric scissors. Okay, let's use the other side. I'm not really a person who uses my left hand, but we'll see. And let's do a little bit in the middle here, right in between your nostrils. We don't want nose hair. And maybe around some of the neck fluff you got there, because you got a mighty looking fine neck fluff. I would cuddle that. Oh, wait, you don't want that much off. You don't want that much fluff and fur off of your chest and off your neck. Okay, yeah, we won't do too much of that. Okay. How about you open your eyes now, and I want you to. You see this little puff ball here? It's giving me a bit of allergies, so I gotta make this quick so that I don't sneeze in front of you. But let's see how long you can follow this for. This is not part of the experience, by the way. This is a little bonus for you because you are such a good person, and you're making this experience a lot easier for me. So here's what I'm gonna have you do. I'm gonna have you stare at the little thing here. I just want you to follow it. Over to this corner here. And then I want you to predict which corner I'm going to move it to. And I want you to follow with your eyes. Where it goes, to which corner. And I want you to tell me if you got it right or wrong on which corner you think it's going to. In 3, 2, 1. I'm moving it to this corner. Yep, if you guessed that corner, you are correct. Now I'm going to do the same thing in the next 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm moving it over to the same corner as I started with. If you guessed that, you were really, really smart. If you guessed the other ones, that is completely fine. Let's just do this a couple more times. So your eyes get a bit tired, and you can feel like you're getting a massage at this barbershop. So I'm going to do this in 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to move it over to this corner. Yep, I did a little switcheroo there. I think it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to do it 3 more times. Okay, I'm going to do it 3 more times. I'm not giving you a countdown this time. You're just going to have to guess it before I do it. Oh, look, it's moving, and it is going to this corner. Yep, you got it right. Good job. Yeah, good job. You did amazing with that. Good job. Alright, so let's do it 2 more times. Ready? 3, to the exact same corner it started off with. I know I didn't do one corner, but that is completely on purpose. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Let me actually pet you. Let me actually pet you because you're doing such a good job. You are doing an amazing job. Good job, good job, good job, good job. You are doing an amazing job. You are being such a good person, such a good fluffball, such a good brute, whatever you may be, whoever you may be. You are amazing. But anyways, let's get back to the haircut. Let's add some more product in your hair. Let's add some more product in your hair. I do notice like a little spot right here. Let me just, and a little spot right here, just, and a little spot right here, just, and a little spot, and a little spot right at your eyeball. Yep, just close your eyes. Alright, now, let's add some water. Yep, I know your hair is looking a bit dry. Your fur ball is looking a bit dry. Your fur is looking a bit dry, whatever it may be. So let's just go ham on all of the water we can use. This bottle's going to be practically empty. I'm going to have to get it handmade by the Swiss Alps by the time I get my next patient. There we go. Just spritz it. Just spritz. We're gonna spritz the water. We're gonna spritz the Swiss Alps water into your fur, into your face, into your hair, into your face, into your fur, into your hair. We're gonna spritz it. There we go. Up at the top, 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 at the top. Yep. Let's go over to the bottom here, 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 over to the bottom here. There we go. And on this side, we're just gonna spray up and down, 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 up and down. And finally, let's spray over on this side because this side doesn't get much attention, but we love this side. We love you, and we love this side. We love you, and we love this side. There we go. Okay. Let's brush the hair. We're gonna do it a little bit faster this time because we don't want the product to settle down. There we go. And whoosh, 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 and whoosh, 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 whoosh. There we go. Okay. And finally, we're gonna do a little bit more. So wait. I remember you don't want to cut off too much fur, hair, or whatever. So let's put these back down and do a little bit more of this. Fun fact, this is actually, if I can grab it correctly, this is actually used to spike up your fur, spike up your hair in a nice way. This little cotton ball here, you see this little cotton ball here? Yep, it's used to spike up your hair, spike up your fur, spike up your chest fluff, whatever it may be. So let's do that. I'm just gonna gently, and apologies if my hand shakes a lot. Oh, whoops. Okay, if you give me one moment. Yeah, sorry, sometimes my little body just shuts down because of verbiage and stuff. I need to get that repaired sometimes. Apologies for that. Let's just keep brushing, but this time a bit faster with the cotton ball swab on the little toothpick thingy. The cotton ball swab on the little toothpick thingy. There we go. Just gonna keep going. And let me know when to stop. Now. Okay, yeah, we'll stop now. Okay, good. I will say your fur, your hair is looking beautiful. It is looking beautiful. I think I did such a good job. I think you did an amazing job helping me out. And being such a good person, such a good foosball, such a good everything, just because you made this a lot easier for me. I'm so excited my tongue's out. I don't know why. Yeah, but you did an amazing job. You did an amazing job. You did an amazing job. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for coming to the shop. That's gonna be $2,000. Wait, what? What do you mean you don't have that much money? Oh, well, we do have an investment program. In which we lend you the money so you can pay us back, but it's about 35.9% interest. So if you want, you could just see Eileen over by the counter again. Ask her about our interest program. If not, you will be sentenced to 5 years in prison for not paying this barbershop experience. And since what we did is permanent to you, you're just gonna have to live with it. But still, you're such a good person. You're such a good person. You're such a good person. I know you can pay it. I know you can pay it. Good job, good job, good job. I know you can pay it. You will be such a good person, such a good floofball, such a good floofball, such a good everything, such a good everything. But anyways, yeah, I will hopefully see you next time for our next appointment. Goodbye.